football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the third down conversion.
The Blue Hens lining up here on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Karapates. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quick catch over the middle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. Here we go on fourth down. Here he goes. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
They're going to scramble now. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
I think the receiver just may have lost his focus on this outbreaking route. The quarterback delivers a very well-thrown football, so that one's going to be on the receiver.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick throw to his receiver. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He'll drop back here on third down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Returner looking to create better field position. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Catch made at the sideline, but they get nothing out of it. Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield. It's Grant. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So we're trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, I think you go with the safe call here with the out route. Quarterback's comfortable with that. I would have loved to see the receiver take that route a little bit deeper. Now it's 4th and short because he didn't take that route upfield.
As a design quarterback here. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Well, they're lucky they completed this pass at all. Quarterback, in fact, gets hit as he throws the ball. Now, listen, we know the linemen are going to allow the defense to come in. At that time, they allowed him to get in there a little bit too fast, and lucky the quarterback was able to see it and get rid of it.
It's a quick grab. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Now run it here. It's the running back with the ball. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here they come on fourth and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. And the Blue Hens come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made over the middle. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Blue Hens hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Blue Hens. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And the tailback's got it again. Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to throw. It's Grant. Catch hauled in here over the middle. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. How aggressive aggressive will they be on this first down play? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the receiver's got it. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Nowhere to run in the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, an old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Catch made over the middle, and he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Blue Hens come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught quickly. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now it's 2nd down here. And he drops back in the gun. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
It's like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Stays on his feet. Quarterback looking to scramble. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Blue Hens will kick this away to get the second half going. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting off the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
Number 32 in punt formation to kick it away.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Offense on the field to take over.
Ready?
Looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one and set a second down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab behind the line is Karapateas. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The offense now operating in empty. Back to throw again. The short completion of the tight end. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
It's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
This time, a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Shotgun formation here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Dropping back, it's Brandt. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. First down and 10. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Barry. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be fourth down and inches. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A play action, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one knocked away, incomplete. Good job by the defense to end the third quarter. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Dropping back. It's Bland. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's another sack for this defense. They have pressured this quarterback from the start to near the end. And the crazy thing is, they've shut this offense down. Would you have expected that with this kind of quarterback play that we've seen from this guy, that he wouldn't put a point up on the board?
And the drive that will not end, it is a long way to go on third down here. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
And it's broken up there. Great play, a fourth down stop. And the offense trots back onto the field here.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Karapateas. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Blue Hens line up on 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. And it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you.
Breaks into the clear. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. No huddle now for the offense.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. To the air, it's Grant. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Productive drive so far as they reach the 40 with another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And sack sets up second down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Berry. And he'll be brought down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. And the quarterback just kneels down. course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Fire to the right side, complete. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy in the very first play of the game. First down and big yards.
He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a gap. It's Karapateas. Nowhere to run. Corralling for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
He's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Tackle, but first down.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game, on a fourth down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
Receiver makes the catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. And the Blue Hens begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. Oh, pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Locates the tight end. It's complete.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. but it's incomplete. A fourth down stop, turnover on downs. So Oregon's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on out. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. First and 10 now for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here in the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. He's going to bring up fourth down. They'll kick it away here. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On first and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just third and 1.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
He keeps it on the design run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Running play called on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense starts with excellent field position. They're going to run it. Fights off a defender. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. And the Ducks looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. See if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Back to throw, it's Moore. looking for 6. Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. He hands it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there. The Blue Hens will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Receiver in motion now. On 1st down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
To the air. It's Moore. Over the middle. It's Hill. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Bringing pressure. Oh, they can't bring him down. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll have out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. The completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. Catch made on the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
The offense begins this drive and backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Snags the quick throw. And that's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense getting set. It's second down. The DB's backing off from the line now. Eludes a tackle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grab behind the line. It's Lawson. That's a big hit at the end, but they own a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
First down and 10. To throw, it's Moore. Looking to throw it deep. It's caught at the 25, but he's still going. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Will bring the pressure and down he goes. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Blue Hens will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. To throw, it's Moore. Makes a quick grab. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it second and short. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lawson. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Sox were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the Ducks churn out another first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Back behind the line, it's Lawson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Quick throw, testing the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. And the Ducks will have to punt this one away. And the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Going to run it. It's Karapates. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments.
And is intercepted. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. Dropping back. It's Moore. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Hill. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. The Ducks will have to kick this away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. The tight end has got it. Now here he goes. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do. Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Blue Hens will have first and 10 here. QB keeper all the way. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He escapes the pocket, fires it on the move, and he throws his third interception of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Backed up with the one, he's going to throw it. And the result is going to be a safety. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out.
pressure is brought down at the 40. And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense comes out to start this drive. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Delaware.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the fourth quarter. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Back to pass. It's Moore. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. It's a quarterback keeper. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense back out there trying to get something going. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here when they need a touchdown? Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the back now goes in motion. They'll look to throw it here on second down. The receiver grabs it. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a fourth pick. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Grab down the middle. It's Karapatsias. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? It's a quick grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hard over the middle. Shows off the stiff arm on the way to a solid game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
This might be for the ball game. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. These playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.